Okay, hi and Assalamualaikum. So for today we will discuss or we'll do some explanation on the tutorial for the topic of complex number. Inside complex number, we have a few parts. Okay, we will go through the first part, which is complex number in polar form. Okay, for the first question, they ask us to find the polar form of the complex number given below, which is z equal to 2 plus 3i. So when we talk about complex number, right? Okay, so basically complex number usually is written in the Cartesian form, which is we have z is equal to x plus yi, where I is actually square root of -1. Okay, and when we have a complex number, we also have conjugate of complex number. Okay, so for conjugate, you have to put z and then you have to put bar on top of it. Then we can call it as conjugate of complex number. And then how to write conjugate? It is similar as complex number, but then here x is similar, y also similar. If the value of x is 2, then x is 2 also for conjugate. If the value of y for complex number is 5, then for conjugate it is 5 also, but you have to put negative sign in front. So by right become -y lor, where I here still square root -1. Okay, you just have to change the sign of the -y. Change the sign of y. Now, when they ask us to change this into polar form, okay, so what you have to do is you still have to write z, but not in the form of x plus yi, but it is z in the form of r cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay, and then to make it sometimes people make it they actually write it in the short form, which is r cis theta. So what is cis? Cis is actually this formula, cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay, so you can write like this lah. Okay, now when we want to write in the form of polar form, you have to find r, you have to find the theta. So how to find r? R is actually the absolute address or absolute value. You just have to find modulus of z, okay, which the formula is square root x square plus y square. Okay, and then theta, okay, the formula is inverse tangent y divided by x. Okay, and then here you have to check lah the angle. Okay, just like how we do for our remember during maths 2 we learn about vector, right? To find the direction of your vector, okay, you have to give angle, right? Also the same here. Okay, let's say your because this is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. Okay, for the first quadrant and second quadrant, the angle is positive. The argument of z is positive. But if your angle if your y and z is located at the third and fourth quadrant, your angle will be negative. So it depends on your x and y. Okay, so we will go through together for this one. Okay, now we'll proceed to the first question, where we have 2 plus 3i, and then here they didn't mention okay, whether you have to write in the principal argument of z or not, whether it is in radian or degree. So this one, it depends on you guys, which one do you prefer. Okay, so now we have to do for z plus 2i, z is equal to 2 plus 3i. Okay, from here we know that x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3. So when we want to write in the polar form, we have to write z is equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta. And then here, do we have r? We don't have, right? So we have to find r, which is r is equal to square root of x square plus y square. Do we have x square? Yes, we have 2 square plus with y squared we have, yes, y is equal to 3, so 3 square. So here you will get 4 plus with 9, and then total inside you're gonna get square root 13. So usually we just maintain square root 13, no need to change to a decimal form lah. Okay, so you get your r already. Now we have to find our angle, which is argument of z. Okay, basically for argument of z, we actually have formula inverse tangent y divided by x. Okay, so here you will get this one, right? Either can use in degree or you can use in radian mode. Okay, so I will use radian. You can use your calculator first, yeah. So inverse tangent y, you have 3, divide with x, you get 2. So inverse tangent 3/2. So the answer is, I put this in radian, yeah, 0.982. Okay, and then here, just now we talk about positive and negative, right? So if you use your calculator, right, basically you will get 0.982. It is a positive value. So here, right, we already have our x and y. So you imagine this is our x is 2, y is 3. So basically you imagine that x and y is a coordinate, right? It will located at this. So the angle that we want to find right now is here. So you just got the angle in radian, which is equal to 0.8982. So let's say you want to know the angle, the location of point is at this side. So what you have to do is you have to find the angle starting from the origin until this guy. Okay, so now you already got your angle, which is argument of z. Then what you guys have to do is just substitute inside the polar form, which is z is equal to r, which is we get square root 13, and then cis theta, which is our argument of z, 0.982. Well, that's it for question A. So we'll proceed to question B. Okay, for question B, find the polar form of the complex number given below, where we have z is equal to 2 minus 3i. 2 minus 3i. Okay, so this one also similar. We have to write in the polar form, right? Which is z is equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta. So here we have to get r and theta, correct? Or you also can write this r cis theta lor. Okay, now do we have r? Do we have a theta? No, we don't have. So first of all, you have to identify x and y. So your x is equal to 2, y is equal to negative 3. Okay, from this you will get r, which is r is x square plus square root of x square plus y square. So here you're gonna get x square is 2 square plus with negative 3 square. So total you will get inside square root 13 also. Now do we have theta? No, we don't have yet. So theta is equal to inverse tangent y divided by x. So here you will get tangent, inverse tangent y negative 3 divide with x, which is 2. Here when you use your calculator, you're gonna get negative 0.982 in radian. So you can put in using I think better you round off this. You're gonna get 0.983 lah. Okay, same also for the question 1, yeah. Okay, so this one you will get negative. You know why? The reason is because when we draw x and y axis, okay, so your x is equal to 2, right? Your y is equal to negative 3. So basically your point will be around here. Okay. So the angle that you want is actually starting from here, and then just like I told you, if your location of the point of x and y is at the first and the second quadrant, it is positive. And if your point for x and y is at the third and the fourth quadrant, you're going to get negative. So that's why here the answer you will get negative lah. Okay, so you got already all of it, then you just fill in lah. So z is equal to r, which is square root 13. Okay, and then cis theta, which is negative 0.983. That's it for this question. Okay, we proceed to the next question. Question 3, we have find the polar form of the complex number given below. So we have z is equal to negative 4 plus 4i. From this, identify first what is x, what is y. So x is equal to negative 4, y is equal to 4. Now we want to write in the polar form, which is z is equal to r cis theta. Okay, so we have to find r, which is r is equal to square root x square plus with y square. Okay, so your x square is negative 4 square plus with y square, so 4 square here. So you're gonna get 16 plus 16 square root 32. You're gonna get 4 square root 2. So this is your r. Now we have to find theta. So theta, we already have the formula, inverse tangent y divided by x. So inverse tangent y is equal to 4, and then divide with negative 4. So basically here, right, if we draw this guy, okay, x is equal to negative 4, so it should be around here, negative 4. Y is equal to 4. Y is equal to 4. So your point for x and y should be around here lah. Okay, so the angle that you want right now is here. Okay, starting from the origin until this line. Okay, so we know already that this is at the first this is at the second quadrant, so your answer gonna be positive. So here you got, you use your calculator, inverse tangent 4 divide with negative 4, you're gonna get negative 0.785. Okay, so or you will get negative pi over 4. This negative pi over 4 is actually not at this part, bang. It's not here. No, it's not here. It is actually inside this. Negative pi over 4. Okay, so to get this side, what you have to do is, oh sorry, it's not, okay, negative pi over 4, right, you get from the calculator, but then the pi over 4 is actually at this part. So now we want to know this guy, okay, how to find this? If we use degree, you actually can use 180 minus with pi over 4. So when you do like that, you will get here 3 pi over 4. Okay, because total is 1 ba. Okay, so pi minus with pi over 4, you're gonna get equal to 3 pi over 4. Okay, so easy for you to say to see lah. Okay, before this, if we have 180, right? Okay, total 180. If you want to know only, if we want to know only up until here, and then here I have 20 degree, so to get at this side 180 minus with 20, right, then we're gonna get 160. But when we have pi, okay, or using a radian, so basically basically this part, instead of we use 180, it will become pi, 1 pi. So in order for us to get the angle here, okay, the angle here, while we have at this side is equal to pi over 4, so what you guys have to do is pi minus with pi over 4, so the answer is 3 pi over 4. So that's why here is 3 pi over 4 lah. So you just put pi minus with 3 pi over 4, pi minus with pi over 4, the answer is 3 pi over 4. So this is your argument of z. So you already got r, you got theta already. Now you just put inside z is equal to r 4 square root 2 is 3 pi over 4. So this is the answer lor. Okay. So we proceed to the next question. We have question D, which is equal to negative 4. Negative 4, z is equal to negative 4 minus 4i. Okay. So for this one, also similar. We want to write in the form of r, in the polar form, which is r is theta. So identify x and y first. X is equal to negative 4, y is equal to negative 4. Okay. And then here, in order for us to find r, we have to use square root x square plus y square. So you will get negative 4 square plus negative 4 square. So you will get here equal to 4 square root 2. And then we have to get theta as well, correct? So theta, the formula is equal to inverse tangent y divided by x. Okay. So inverse tangent y negative 4 divide with negative 4. Okay, so here you use inverse tangent, use calculator, negative 4 divided by negative 4. The answer here you're gonna get pi over 4. Okay, this is the answer for inverse tangent negative 4 divided by negative 4. But then here you have to identify where is the angle located. So negative 4 should be around here. When x is equal to 4, when y is equal to 4, negative 4, it is here. So the point that you have should be here lah. Okay. Now, pi over 4 that you get here is actually this one. Okay. This actually this side. Okay. This one. Pi over 4. Now, how to get this one? Same also, pi minus with pi over 4, you're gonna get equal to 3 pi over 4. But then remember, when it is below horizontal, you have to put negative sign. So that's why here you're gonna do like this. Pi minus with 3 pi over 4. Pi minus with pi over 4. Then it is equal to 3 pi over 4. Since it is below horizontal axis, you put negative sign. Okay, so you got your theta already. Then substitute inside, you're going to get 4 square root 2. And then cis theta, you get negative 3 pi over 4. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, that's it for question 1. Okay. So now we proceed to question 2. Okay, for this one, question 2, right? They ask us to express each of the complex number below in Cartesian form. If you see here, right, it is actually in the polar form. It is complex number but polar form. Okay, polar form is like this, z is equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta. Now we have to change to Cartesian form, which is z is equal to x plus yi. So how to do this to make it easier for you, right? So in order for us to convert into Cartesian form, so we have z is equal to r cos theta plus I sine theta. Okay, here you expand them. So expand r multiply with cos theta plus with r multiply with I sine theta. Here you're going to get I r sine theta. So now you can compare with the Cartesian form, which is x plus yi. Because okay, so from this you're going to see that this is your x, right? It is similar as r cos theta. You have your y, right? And then you have your I. So I is similar, and then your y is equal to r sine theta. So by right from here you're gonna get, in order for you to get x is equal to r cos theta. To get y, it is r sine theta. So you have to get r and theta first, then you substitute inside x and y, and then you will get the Cartesian form. Okay, so now we find r and theta first. So from our form here, from our polar form that is provided, 2 is our r, okay, pi over 3 is our theta, and then we have to find x and y, right? So x is equal to r cos theta, r is equal to 2, cos theta is pi over 3. So here you're gonna get answer equal to 1. You can just simply use calculator lah, this one, and then y, you will get r sine theta, which is r is equal to 2, sine, and then theta is equal to pi over 3. And then you use calculator, you're gonna get 2 sine pi over 3 is equal to square root 3. Okay, so you already got your x, you already got your y. So here, to write in the Cartesian form, okay, we have z is equal to x plus yi. Okay, so z is equal to x, where you get 1, plus with y we have square root 3. I maintain like that. Okay, so this is your Cartesian form for question A. Okay, easy, right? So we proceed to question B. We have 2 cis pi over 6. So this one you have to convert first into the polar form, not in the cis form, but in the cos. I think still okay lah. Okay, so if we use this also, okay, so we have z is equal to r cis theta, right? So from here you will get your r is equal to 2. R is equal to 2, theta is equal to pi over 6. So you write first, no? Okay, now we want to write in the form of Cartesian form, x plus yi. So to get x, okay, go through again with the previous one, r cos theta. To get y, r sine theta. Okay, now you just find first lah. X is equal to r cos theta, r is equal to 2, cos theta is equal to pi over 6. And then here you can use your calculator. 2 cos pi over 6, you're gonna get square root 3. And then you can find y, which is r sine theta. Here you can put 2 sine theta is pi over 6. Sine pi over 6, you will get 1. So here you already got everything. Then you can write in the form of Cartesian, which is x plus yi. So z is equal to x is square root 3 plus with y, which is 1. We don't need to put lah. And then I. Okay, so this is your answer for question B. Okay, now we proceed to the next one. Okay, Okay, for the next one here, it is in the cis form as well, polar form but in cis form. So r, we get, this is our r, 5. Our theta is equal to 2 pi over 3. So now we have to write in the form of x plus yi, where x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. Okay, so our r is equal to 5, our theta is equal to 2 pi over 3. Then you just substitute, find the value of x first lah. So r cos theta, so r is 5, cos theta is 2 pi over 3. Then here you use your calculator, you're gonna get cos 2 pi here you're gonna get negative 5 over 2. Okay, for y you have to get r sin theta, which is r is 5 sine 2 pi over 3. Then you're gonna get 5 sine 2 pi over 3, you're gonna get 5 square root 3 over 2, or 5 over 2 square root 3. Okay, so the same lah. So this is your x and y. Okay, from here you can substitute inside Cartesian form, which is z is equal to x plus yi. So substitute x inside, negative 5 over 2, plus with y, 5 square root 3 over 2i. And if you see here, we have a similar thing here, which is 5 over 2 and 5 over 2. And if you want to make it in the simplest form, then you have to bring it outside, 5 over 2. So 5 over 2 you bring outside, then you're going to get negative 1 plus with square root 3i. So this is your final answer for question 2C. Okay. Now we proceed to the next question, which is question 3. Given that z1 is equal to 2 cis pi over 2 and z2 is 3 cis pi over 6, find z1 and z1 multiple. Okay, for this question, right, okay, to find z1, z2, or multiplication of z1 and z2 in the same form, right now it is in polar form, right? So for polar form, the formula for z1 multiplied with z2 is equal to r1 multiplied with r2 cis theta 1 plus with theta 2. So basically we have z1 is equal to 2 cis pi over 2. Okay, from here we get r is equal to 2, theta we have pi over 2. Okay, so r1, this one theta 1, and then from z2 we have 3 cis pi over 6, where from here we get r2 is equal to 3, theta 2 is equal to pi over 6. So what you have to do is just substitute inside. Okay, r1 is equal to 2, r2 is equal to 3, then we have 6, then theta 1 we have pi over 2 plus with pi over 6 for theta 2. Okay, so here you will get 6 cis. Okay, and then you add pi over 2 with pi over, and then here you will get 2 pi over 3. Okay, so this is the answer for question 3. Okay, now we proceed to question 4. Okay, question 4 we have, if z1, which is equal to 3 cis for pi over 6, and z2 is equal to 2 pi over 3, find modulus of z1, z2, and argument z1, z2, and expressing z1 and z2 in Cartesian form, simplify z1 divided by z2. Okay, I think here, to make it easier for us, first we have to find this guy, z1 multiply with z2. Okay, so here we have z1 is equal to 3 cis pi over 6. From here we have r is equal to 3, theta is equal to pi over 6, or theta 1 r1. Okay, then from z2, okay, we have 5 cis 2 pi over 3, where here r2 is equal to 5, theta 2 is equal to 2 pi over 3. And then from here we have to find z1, z2 first. Okay, formula for z1 multiply with z2 is equal to r1 multiply r2 cis theta 1 plus theta 2. So r1 is equal to 3, r2 is equal to 5, cis, then the theta 1 is pi over 6 plus with theta 2, 2 pi over 3. Okay, the answer here you're going to get 15 cis, and let me calculate this one first, yeah. Pi over 6 plus with 2 pi over 3. You're going to get 5 pi over 6. Okay, so this is what they want, but then for question A, right, they want the modulus of z1 and z2. So what is modulus here? Okay, they want modulus. So if you remember, when we go through for the first question earlier, okay, we have to find the, in order for us to write in the polar form, we have to find the z, modulus z or r. Okay, so modulus of z, which is a modulus of z, which is r, equal to modulus z equal to square root of x squared plus y squared. Basically it is r. So from z1 multiplied by z2, the answer we get for r here is equal to 15. So by right, modulus z1 multiplied with z2 is equal to 15. Okay, and then now they want us to find the question B. They want argument z1, z2. So argument z1, z2 is basically the angle, the theta, which is, we already got it here, equal to 5 pi over 6. Okay, 5 pi over 6. Now the next question that they want us to do is by expressing z1 and z2 in Cartesian form. Cartesian form simplify z1 and z2. So we have to change this guy, z1 and z2, in Cartesian form first. So what is Cartesian form? Z is equal to x plus yi. Now for z1, okay, we have to find x first, which is x is equal to r cos theta. So we have already r for z1, 3, cos theta is equal to pi over 6. Okay, so the answer here is 3 square root 3 over 2. Okay, and then for y is r sine theta, which is our r is 3 sine with pi over 6. Then I use calculator here, you're gonna get 3 over 2. Now the Cartesian form for z1 is equal to 3 square root 3 over 2 plus with y 3 over 2i. So if you see here, 3 over 2 is the common factor here. You bring 3 over 2 outside. Inside, you're going to left with square root 3 plus with I. Now for z2, okay, we will do the same as well. Okay, I will put at this side for z2 because we don't have enough space. Okay, for z2, Okay, we have to find x first, which is r cos theta. So for z2, our r is 5 and then our theta is 2 pi over 3. So r is 5, theta is 2 pi over 3. Okay, calculate here, you're gonna get 5 cos 2 pi over 3. You're gonna get negative 5 over 2. Then you find y also, which is r sine theta. You're gonna get 5 sine 2 pi over 3. Where here you're gonna get answer equal to 5 square root 3 over 2. Okay, from this, what you guys have to do is combine and get the Cartesian form, which is you will get here the Cartesian form for z2 is z2 equal to x negative 5 over 2 plus with y 5 square root 3 over 2 I. And if you see here, 5 over 2 is the common factor, so you bring outside 5 over 2, put bracket, negative 1 plus with square root 3 I. Okay, now what they want is, they want us to find z1 divided by z. Okay, now I proceed with the next question where they ask us z1 divided by z2. Okay, for z1 and divide by z2, it has a special formula where here, okay, in order for you to find it, it is actually to find z1 divided by z2. The formula is z1 divide by z2 multiply with the conjugate of z2 divide with conjugate of z2. Remember conjugate. Okay, first of all, we proceed with this one, z1 divide by z2. Okay, here you get 3 over 2, 3 plus I, square root 3 plus I, and then we have 5 over 2, negative 1, plus square root 3i. And then here, right, you actually can just cross this guy. Then you're gonna get 3 multiply square root 3 plus I. And then here you will get 5 negative 1 plus square root 3i. Okay, and then here, to make it easier for you, you expand first all of this, 3 square root 3 plus with 3i, negative 5 plus with 5 square root 3i. Okay, now in order for us to do the division of z1 divided by z2, remember this, where this guy must be conjugate. Okay, remember what is conjugate? So let's say if you have z1 a plus bi, then z2 is c plus di. Okay, you have to multiply with z2 c minus di divide with c minus di. You have to multiply with the conjugate. Okay, so that's why for this one, right, you have to do the same thing where this is our z2. Okay, this is our z2. So you have to multiply with its conjugate, which is negative 5 minus with 5 square root 3i divide with negative 5 minus 5 square root 3i. And then you expand them one by one. How to expand them? Multiply terms by terms, which is just like how we do for quadratic equation, right, last time. Okay, so you multiply negative 5 minus 5 square divide with this one. Okay, if you check here, right, it has positive and negative, which it has the same term. So here we actually can do like this. Remember the formula of a plus b multiply with a minus b, you're gonna get equal to a square minus b square, right? So here also the same, we have to put negative 5 square minus with 5 square root 3 I square. Then we maintain first on the one that is on top. You're gonna get 3 square root 3 plus 3i. Negative 5 minus 5 3i. Okay, negative 5 square, you're gonna get 25. Okay, minus with 5 square, 25 also. Okay, wait so I will do this term, yeah. 5 square root 3i. So when we square this guy, you're gonna get 25. 5 square, 25. Square root 3, if we square become 3. I, when we square, you're gonna get equal to negative 1. So 25 multiplied by 3 is equal to 75. 1 square, I square is equal to negative 1. So here you will get negative 75. Okay, so negative 75. Okay. Oh, negative 75. So the next step is the one that is on top on the numerator. You have to expand one by one law. 3 multiplied with negative 5 square root 3. Okay, or I do like this lah to make it easier, to make it clearer for you to see. 3 square root 3 multiplied with negative 5. Okay, this one. And then you multiply also with this one. So plus with 3 square root 3 multiply with 5 square root 3i. Okay, and then 3i multiply with negative 5 plus with 3i multiply with negative 5 plus with do also the same 3i multiply with negative 5 square root 3i. So you will get 3i multiply with negative 5 square root 3i, this. And then here at the denominator, you're going to get 25 plus 25 minus 75, you're going to get 100. Okay, and then you settle the one that is on top here. You're going to get negative 15 square root 3 plus with 15 multiplied by 3i. Okay, which you're going to get equal to 1545 I. Okay, and then here these two, you're gonna get negative 15i. Okay, and then the next one, 3i multiply with negative 5, you're gonna get negative 5 square root 3, you'll get negative 15. Okay, negative 15 square root 3. Okay, and then I square. So I square is negative 1, so put negative 1. So here you will get plus law instead of positive, so you divide with 100. Okay, and then here you check, this is the same. Negative 15 square root 3 plus with 15 square root 3 becomes 0. Okay, and then here you have 45. Wait, I think I got a mistake here. I forgot to put negative sign here. So this guy must be this one must be negative, so you will get negative 60i divide with 100. Wow. And then you will get negative 3 over 5i. So this is your final answer for question 2. Question 4. Okay, so that's it for part 1. I think you can watch this one first, yeah. Okay, And then, yeah, watch this one first.